Hey guys. All right. I am super excited to talk about this one today, this topic, and this is all about bringing 2018 back in business. All right. Like, call this a throwback Thursday, call it what you want. I am bringing 2018 back in every sense of the word. And here's what I mean by this. Okay. I think, and this is again personal opinion, but I've had quite a few conversations with a lot of different people about this. And so the thing is that in 2022, I came in really strong but like, it just wasn't converting. And I was seeing where a lot of things weren't converting well for people. Growth was a little bit slower, just in general, like the overall energy was just slower for a lot of people. And so I kind of course, went back to the drawing board. That's what I do. I talk a lot about that, like growth and development, bouncing back and forth between the two. But here's the thing, like when I started thinking about it and I started thinking about like what worked and what lit me up and all the things, and I started coming back to like different ideas and different thoughts and different programs and different things, I look back and like then Facebook memories starts popping up, right? And so Facebook memories comes up, and I built my entire business on Facebook in 2018. So the memories coming up and I'm like, yes, this is what I want to talk about. Like, these posts are solid. These are amazing. Like, this is what I want to bring back. And here's what I think happened, in all honesty. And I'm going to encourage you too, if you've been around for a while, to kind of go backwards, go back to your 2018 stuff, go back to even 2019. But here's what I see in my trajectory of growth and what I've seen happen is 2018 entrepreneurship, the online space. It was still, it was happening and it was popping, and there was a lot of people that had been in the world for a long time, but it was still fairly new, right? Like, it was still one of these things where like, you saw like your main players, but it was like a lot of different other people. And so it was a lot of just business owners that then took, like solid, like high level, C-level executives or people that had been in the corporate world for a long time and decided to come into the online space, right? And it was just starting to pick up with a lot of like the social media managers and different things. And again, I could dive way deep into that, but the point is not that. And there wasn't a lot of this funnel talk, like ClickFunnels was just coming into the market and different things. Okay. And then, so we were just doing business, like speaking your regular, normal business language. Okay. And then 2019, you started seeing this influx of entrepreneurs and ClickFunnels. And this is like, you started to see all this little like bro level marketing coming in. Your tiny offers, the passive income streams, the Stu McLaren's, the Amy Port, like, it really got crazy. Okay. And so everybody kind of jumped ship and went into passive offers, myself included. I completely in 2019 went all in on a passive income offer, which that's a story for another day, but quickly tanked my income. Like, I think 2019 was one of my worst income years. And then 2020 hits, and it's the pandemic. And people are losing their job left, right, and center, right? And now you've got a ton of people working from home, and you've got all of these people that are like, oh my God, I'm going to start a business. Like, let's call them the COVIDpreneurs, right? And so you had this huge, massive influx of buyers and people, and it was like everybody just kind of grabbing at straws and people teaching all the things. And we went back to like just teaching people what it was like to be in business and how to start it and get going and different things. And so like, it's just this constant state of new, and like people were buying in long form programs because again, they had time on their hands. They were home. They were eager, right? They were excited. Everybody was just kind of sitting around going, what do we do now? It was something none of us had really ever experienced. And then 2021, it kind of leveled out. And now here you are, 2022. A lot of the COVID entrepreneurs are going back to the workforce, which is fine. Like, I want people to stop making it sound like it's a negative thing. Like, it's not negative in any way. Like, entrepreneurship is freaking hard. We've talked about that. But so a lot of people are going back to the workforce, and the ones that are here and are still like sticking it around, what I'm seeing is they were high level C, they had corporate jobs. They've been in business for a long time. And so they just don't really associate with this bro marketing, and people are over it. Like, we've been there, done that. Too many people have gotten burned on it. They're sick of the funnels. They're sick of all these like up, down, tripwires and up and down and buy this, buy that. Like, we're done with it. Like the people that are here and building their businesses are at this point where it's like, here's what I'm struggling with. Here's where I need help. Can you do it? Right. And that is why I say bring 2018 back, because that's what it was. It was like, here's who I am. Here's what I do. Here's how you can help. And it was super focused on pain points and those struggles, like that one struggle, not diving into all the negativity and all these deep rooted negative emotions. It was just like, hey, here's something you're probably struggling with, and here's how I can help you fix it. And that is what is converting. Okay. That is what is working. I'm telling you, I'm seeing it with my clients. I'm seeing it with other colleagues we've had conversations around. We talk about it a lot in the Alliance. And so bring 2018 back. Go back through your old content. Find what worked, right? Go back and see what worked. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Like I literally put this whole brainstorm in play. Like I brainstormed this entire idea of all the different ways I was going to like separate out my offers and different things, only to find out I had already done it in 2018 and I had forgotten about it. And it's like, go back. So I'm bringing 2018 back. No more ending in sevens. No more, I'm not ending my pricing in sevens anymore. No more long-term commitment, like big, huge, high ticket programs. I have a 1 month intensive, a 2 month intensive. Now, I'm a huge fan of retainer and long-term, like working relationships. But I think the initial investment of that big, high ticket, huge offer, I'm just not into it right now. And I think a lot of people aren't. So I've got my 1 month and my 2 month intensives that will then lead to retainer, which is how I've always built my business, which is how I've always loved it. How people have always gotten the best results is being on that lower commitment retainer, like constantly in your pocket type thing. And then just doing and speaking what you know is true and in alignment with you. Like shut out all the freaking noise, because guess what? People are done falling for this bullshit noise anyways, right? Like they're done. They don't need a funnel. They don't need a webinar. Yes, master classes still work. Workshops still work. But like these bullshit webinars and these step-by-step and all this, people are seeing through it. The nurture sequences. Yes, you want to stay in touch with your client, but your welcome sequence isn't what's going to do it. All right. So like bring it back and find what you know speaks authentically to you. And if you're feeling like, God, this isn't converting, I don't know what's different, I don't know what's working, like think about that. Maybe it's not 2018. Maybe it is 2020 for you. Maybe it's 2019. Maybe it's even 2015, 16, whatever. But like go and look at like the year that not only you maybe did the best, not even revenue wise, but like where you just felt like everything was flowing and working. That is what I think is most important. All right. So I'm bringing 2018 back. That's my promise to you. I don't plan on switching it. I've got multiple team members holding me accountable to this. Like, no, just say no to any of these other things and stay true to what you know works. And I know for a fact 2018 worked, so I'm sticking with it. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon.